It's commonly assumed that the reason most people do not vaccinate their children is because of a lack of knowledge. With this video, we want to debunk that myth and decide whether or not one's lack of education can change their view on whether getting a vaccination is worth it or not.
To give some context, a vaccine is a weakened strain of a specific microorganism which is injected into a person who should then produce antibodies against the microorganism. Primary vaccine failure occurs when an organism's immune system does not produce antibodies when first vaccinated. Advertisements and billboards placed out in public are meant to help influence people's decision on the topic. This holds true for vaccinations. There are many pro and anti-vax commercials and advertisements. This next clip is an example of pro-vaccination ad in Australia.
94% of Aussie kids are fully vaccinated, but it's not high enough. We need to do more to protect all our kids.
Our baby Dana died from whooping cough. She was only 1 month old and she was too young to be vaccinated. We lived in an area with low immunisation rates.
Vaccination protects your child from serious diseases, but it also protects other children too. Immunisation saves lives. Get the facts.
Visit the website, authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
In 1999, British journalist Edward Hooper wrote The River Returns to the Source of HIV/AIDS. This book was written to speculate how the HIV/AIDS was actually spread through a polio vaccine. The argument was made that the polio vaccine was made from chimpanzee cells infected by the HIV/AIDS vaccine, which when the vaccine was given to humans, the cells adapted, leading to the HIV/AIDS epidemic in the 90s. Although there were plenty of scientists which proved this theory wrong, it did get a decent amount of media attention, which sparked controversy, which helped further convince people to not get vaccinated. Many who follow the anti-vax group are simply misinformed. Lots of their arguments are simply incorrect and based off conspiracies. For example, one argument against vaccines is that they contain ethyl mercury, which is a preservative. Many see that they contain mercury and therefore think that it's dangerous or harmful. If people follow this logic, then regular table salt or even sodium chloride would also be considered very dangerous. So furthermore, there have been multiple studies to investigate whether the presence of ethyl mercury led to any adverse effects on the recipient of the vaccine, and every study has proven there has been no negative effects. In conclusion, these advertisements are put out to try and educate or inform others on whether they should vaccinate their children or not. Although the information advertised may not always be true, 100% accurate, this is not particularly relevant, because the public can still be influenced regardless of the accuracy of the information that they've been provided with. This will likely to be most prevalent with those that have a lower education level. Therefore, as my students will learn about vaccines and their functions in school, those with a lower education will be more likely to believe this information, as they have nothing else to compare it to.